Good morning, everybody. Temperature's a bit cooler today, which is nice. Hay fever's still going haywire though. Here it comes. It's gonna be June, the official I don't stop sneezing until the end of June thing. So a lot of these streams are gonna be as much as I can handle because I can't be sneezing all over. Oh, I don't even have my tissues. I'll have to go and get some in a minute. Uh, but a lot of these streams are going to be summaries just to keep things up to date. I'll still post them up to YouTube, but meanwhile I'll get as much of the everything as I can offline so I can sneeze my ass off without having to stop every 2 seconds. Alright. Anyway, right. I'm going to wait for a couple of people to turn up because, well, just before I discuss some stuff. I've got the blueprint for the warpath thing, because if you have a look here... Oh, no, hang on, you won't be able to see anything because I haven't changed the scene. Let's do that. Boom. Right. What am I looking at? Current station copies. So, I do have the Corax Navy issue blueprint, which kind of... God, it doesn't take many of these, does it? But it does take these things. These are... I still don't know how the bloody I'm supposed to get them. But we'll see. But this is a long way down the road, just because of these two maps here. But I've got the choice of the Corax Navy issue, which is another missile boat. Quite a good one as well. Lots of nice bonuses, the normal bonuses to missiles that the Corax has got that I do like. Kind of slow, but it's got no defensive nicenesses on it, but it's just got loads of damage, which is cool. Okay, go in there and kill them first. You don't need defenses if they're dead, right? Then the other choices, because I've got... Now, the way I'll do this, if I'm going to do it, is I'll only keep one of these blueprints because my main account is also quite close to the end of this line, which I've done. I did this one. I did it day before yesterday. Finished. Got the big coin. Got the blueprint. Ran back with it, screaming. But the other one, diddly-diddly-dee. I can't remember what it's called, so I'm just going to hunt it down. The Glenty one. The Algos, because now I'm using an Algos at the moment, and I quite like it. But what's the Navy issue got that the... Let's have a little compare. And see why I would choose this. Alright, so the hit points, it's got 50% more hit points on every thing, which is a very nice start, seeing, especially since it's a armor tank. It's a little bit skinnier. Target out a tiny bit further. That's not that big of a deal. I mean, you can stat that out with your skills. It can carry a bunch more drones. Although I don't think I ran out of drone space. How much drone bandwidth does it have? Oh, it's going to have the same because it's not showing on here. I only have the differences shown. It's a little bit faster, but it's still slow as slow can be. Bit more CPU, bit more power grid, which is nice because it's getting tight. One less high slot. Not sure why, but one more low slot. Now, I wonder if there's the same amount of mid slots, I guess. I wonder why. Oh, because this has only got two. Right. Wrong ship. This one's got... No, it was the right ship. The other one's only got two. Right, the normal Corax has only got two low slots. And I wonder... Let's have a little look. Oh, my coffee's almost run out. I feel like I want another one. And I need to do the Sisters of EvE arc at some point, just to get, at least to get my Caldari, my Galenti status back up. Because I've been chopping into that like there's no business. Nobody's business. Alright, okay, so with the extra slot, I mean, I'm going to have one less missile. What are you going to do? Yeah, I can take 6 instead of 7. It's kind of overkill. But I can still have my 2 ballistic controls. And probably a damage control. Now, by the time I can make the Navy issues, that means I've got that. If I've got those mats for that, I've got those mats for Tech 2 stuff as well, so I'll be able to Tech 2 the whole thing out. This currently... Are these arbalists? They are. This currently does 123 DPS. And I feel like... Which isn't bad for the missiles, considering the range is like 56 kilometers. If this was guns and blasters, it would be double that. But it's pretty tough at 5,600 now. Let's have a look at this version. So what I'll do, depending on which one I choose, if I do choose the other one, then I'll just send this blueprint over to my main. I'm going to have one of them. I feel like I can have a choice. So I don't know what they're good for, but I wanted to grab it before they were gone forever. So if I grab both, then I've got the choice of which one I keep. What does this do then? Oops.
Your tastes are exquisite. Your entertainment should be too. The choice of authentic Hungarian cultural hall films.
Right, so it'd be 6 of those. Pop the Scourge in there. Where's right? No drones. Such a pity. 87 DPS with that. Then where's the things? They said it had 3 low slots. Well, it clearly doesn't. 5 medium, 6 high. This is taking... Okay, maybe I'm just a little bit nuts. But I'm pretty sure I was looking in the compare tree. Was I looking at the wrong thing? Was I Algosing to Algos? I think I was. Still similar stats, blah blah blah. I'm sure. Oh no, that was because I was looking at a different range on that, wasn't I? So at 250 meters a second. Blah 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 blah. High slots 7 and 6. Medium slots for. Oh right, it's got one more medium slot on one less thing. Now I was looking at the other one, and the low slots are the same. Huh? That makes things a little different. Does it not? Let's see. What can you get in there? I'll put the ballistics in. I mean, I might as well put the good ones in because, as I said, by the time I can make this, I'll be able to make these too. And what's the fastest afterburner that will fit in this big? Oh no. Even the compact. Maybe later. So micro warp drive or just Oh, my fingers are not underneath me this morning. Let's go with an extender, medium. Probably get a lot. Oh no, sheesh. Holy crap! I can only fit smalls. Give me 7,000. Let's go with the compact one because why wouldn't we? That end. And then the full shield buffer. Shield hardener? EM? Right? Got the extender. Oh, I want the booster. Shield boom. Bit tight. Doesn't do anything. Multi-sprection, that's the one I want. Then here. Well, for all the effort of researching that, and it gives you that extra 100. That's not good enough. See, that's going with almost like 10,000 hit points, which is much more survivable. We need not a script. What's the thing called? Remember what the... However, it's already not looking bad. I think the Algos could look better. I've only got a few days to decide, so there we are. So with the Algos, I can carry a shitload of drones. Let's put them in. Oh, I could carry bigger ones as well. I think by the time I can build this. Some Valkyries. If I take 5 Valkyries. And I've still got room for other shit. Oh, I can only put 3 out. 35 megabits, okay, I can't take Valkyries. Didn't realise it was that limited. More than I got currently, but go with the classical explosive ones. Take some Hobgoblin 2s.
some action. The thrill of adventure. Satisfy all your urges without ever leaving.
90 DPS just off the drones with no buffs.
NOH, boredom is the enemy.
Definitely some damage control. Armor ship as well, isn't it? So got some hit points in there, an armor repairer. Which a fancy one. There is a fancy one. And then the shooty thing. 9,000. Still can't get a decent afterburner in there. Oh wow. Well, who knew? 556, 601. The good old compact, saving the day. Well, where's all my thing going? Is it this? It's this. It's not that.
For Caldari pilots, there is only one armor. Free up for the state.
Bloody hell. I've got to have something armor repairery. I wonder if it's just because I haven't got the... There's some skills missing. No, that's just for the drones. Okay. Damn. That's because I was trying to put a large in, was it? One idiot. What's the medium do? Attributes. This one is 92 hit points. The 2 versus 79. And if it fits.
From the front lines to null-sec, whatever you need, right when you need it.
200mm rails? Nope. Okay, no, they're not going to fit. 150. Prototypes. I got one less gun on here as well. I think I have. Two less guns. Wow. What can I put in here? Is there any armor mid slots? What the hell is this? Oh, I can't self-repair. I was told yesterday, much to my disappointment. Why is it going here then? Oh, it's just because I got drones checked. Okay.
Today's
Right, let's get my armor reinforcer in. What's the difference? 65, 77. Oh, it kills my speed. Sub 5 a line, and put this in, and suddenly it goes boom through the roof. Sub 4 a line with that. But lose a lot of hit points. Wow. Tainted. Nice food. Yeah. Can you tell? Tell I'm always thinking about food. Right, so Tainted, how you doing this morning? I've got a bit of a quandary, right? I've got 4 days to the end of that event. On this character, I picked up the Korax Navy issue blueprint, so I've got that sitting in the wings. It's going to be a little way away. I've got hayfever, Tainted. Don't want to talk about it. No, I'm alright. It's all good. But I won't be doing as long streams throughout June, for sure, because it's just it's a bit much. But I will try and keep everyone up to date on what's going on, and then back into it in July. So I've got this Korax Navy issue blueprint, and on my other account, I'm about to finish that line as well, and in which case I'll pick up the Algos Navy issue, and then decide which one I want to keep, which I think is fair, right? And then I'll just give the other one back. But I don't want to miss out on the chance of having them both, so I'm just going to grab them before the event's finished. So that's that, and I'm just trying to see what I can put on this thing. I think this will probably be a better choice, so we'll see about that anyway. The Towel Wall does look good, actually. It looks like it would be quite good for Abyssals, and I do like my Abyssals. So that's another. You had to throw that in there, didn't you? I have got 4 characters. Well, I've got 5, but the one on this account is completely dormant, so he's not doing anything useful. But I do have. I've got one that's almost finished the lines. It's just got to do a couple of explos, and I'm good. I've got 2 others that could get there if I really went for it. I'm not sure I want to. Oh right, okay, cool, nice one. One of all, like, so you've got 4 plus 2 if you need to do anything. That's cool. You should grab them. Don't let them expire, will you? I let one of the president coins expire, thinking, oh, I'll just sell that later or something. Just useless after that. So I'll never get caught like that again. Well, I probably will, but not on purpose. Not through ignorance. So yeah, the Towel Wall. Maybe the Towel Wall. I don't really like Mimitar ships, though. They just look like a tetanus waiting to happen. But it does have some rather nice... Can I even fly it? I can't even fly it on this gun. But it's got a lot going on. 6 highs. So 5 missiles and a whatever. No drones. See, I do like my drones. I also like my missiles, and I do like my shields. What's its bonuses? Light missile, shield booster, light missile, light missile. There you go. Everything I wanted out of the Korax. Everything I wanted out of the Korax, but in a rusty knife. Maybe I'll get that 3rd. I think I'd go for the Algos first. I will potentially only have 1 more blueprint coin ready, but these are a long way off now. what I do need to do is go and kill some stuff. Alright, so yesterday on my main I found the ice thing, right? The ice place. First time I've been in the ice. It was very nice, it was very calm. And there was a whole bunch of people there. They invited me to fleet. That was the first time I came across compression as well. So yeah, ice is chill indeed. So I was there in my endurance, right? And then I got invited to the fleet, which helps everybody because they want it to reset before reset, and it was even a struggle to do that. But then suddenly I can hold 10 times as much in a hold that holds 19,000 in the first place. But then the person that was like with the orca who was holding the fleet together said that if I wanted a retriever in the same thing, he'd contract me one for less than the Jita price. So I'm going to give that up. So I grabbed that, and that was even nicer. However, so I was looking, I was thinking, right, I'm training up the skills to be able to mine ice, because obviously I'm going to need it, right? But how the hell do I mine it? What do I use? Because I cannot use any of the ships. And I need the ice to make any of those ships. So I'm a little bit stuck. I wasn't sure how we get around this, unless I'm just missing something. So, the ore ships that I can fly currently, yes. But don't I need ice to get up to it? So the ice, I mine ice in my endurance, right? Or in my retriever. Oh, I'm going to have to just get a barge, aren't I? Yeah, which there's not many of these things that can carry ice. I guess it's just one of these three, right? I've got to get a barge. And then I can mine my ice. Wait for Winter Nexus BP for the Perseverance. Right. Yeah, I was on the fence about buying one of those yesterday on my other character, and I looked and they're like 450 million for both the blueprint and the ship. Yeah, one way or the other. And I'm guessing the blueprints are one and done, so it didn't make any sense to buy the blueprint, unless the blueprint's got more than one run on it. Yeah. I mean, why would it drop? You can't get them. It's not like like with these Navy issue things. In a month's time, they're going to be on the LP store, right? Yeah, exactly. They're not going to get any cheaper. But I don't know if it's really that good. I think my without buffs, my endurance definitely outpaces it. Right, but I think I need to be in a fleet for that, right, and get much luckier on the crits. This retriever was nuts. It was critting 5 blocks at a time. Luckily, it's got, like, I had compression, but it still holds 33,000 thingy. I couldn't use. I used the ice. I had the ice drone, but then that was only good until a pirate turned up. And I realised, apart from the fact that he couldn't hurt me, because my shield regen is way too high, I still have 30,000 hit points. I do like my hit points. It's just annoying. It's like having to fly. Probably is. I mean, but anything is. Like one of the people who was in the fleet sent me a kill mail of what they had when they were in their venture, just getting stuff in null-sec. I think they were killed by 2 T3 cruisers, one Loki, one Tengu, another one of these things, a prospect. Indeed. Yeah. So I was thinking, like, when I do need to go down to lower security space, but I think I'm gonna go to null-sec rather than low-sec to go and get my lower ores. I'm still a little unsure on that because it's that red shit that I need. Wormhole. See, I don't know about wormholes yet. I'm still not sure what to do with those. Um, Macoxit, what does that give me? Yeah, let's have a look. Is that brown stuff? Yeah, there we go. So that gives me that red shit, the morphite, right? I still don't know where to get Mexalon from. Or is it Mex? No. Megasite. Is that from Bisto? No. See, my old sheet, but this is a very old Hemo. So there's a Jaspit, Noxium and Mexalon. Hemo, Noxium and Isogen. I can get these from killing pirates much easier than going to mine it. Just by destroying their stuff. Omber I can get in this zone. I haven't got to go anywhere far for it. And same for the Kernite. Just wait for the special Kernite thing to spawn close by. But I've got Megasite down as this is pretty old, right? I wish this had a date on it, but it's at least 10 years old. But I don't see why they would have changed what drops out. Megasite. So it says Beasto, which gives Pyrite, Megasite, Zydrine. In null-sec. Is that null-sec, or if they just put a minus because that kind of null-sec wasn't there before? Dark Ochre. It doesn't say it on here, but I'll take your word for it. I mean, there's not even any. What kind of? I'm just wondering if there was a change in what dropped from what, because if I've got down this was accurate definitely at the time, right? It says here Beasto gives Megasite and Arcanor gives Megasite. Is that it? Apparently. But I've got the feeling that I'm going to be better off rather than just chasing it down. There's no point me going and mining this shit. It's just a lot of, because it's like 20 jumps away as well. It doesn't make any sense. I can do, I think if I do level 2 missions and level 2 combat sites, I'm going to get a lot more stuff to destroy. That is how Wombat did it anyway. He said you're wasting your time mining for the tougher mats. So I think if I find some combat sites, I'd like to get rid of this. I don't want to see it anymore. I don't need to see it anymore. How do I get rid of it? Is it tracked? Or is it just up there because the event is live? I suppose it is. I prefer not to see it though. Yeah, I mean, how much Megasite? I've used some Megasite, obviously, for making some of my bits. Flag above each bottle. This one. Top of the search bar. Thank you. Is that the only thing I had though? I don't want to miss something that's yeah, that is. Ah, see? Not all the viewers are idiots. Oh, best I could do. God, I feel rough. Alright. What I do need is a skin for this. Side flag will still flash when you finish it. Yeah, no worries, I can handle that. I don't mind the flashy bits. Gives me a little bit of something, but I just want the less clutter. You can't see it because I've got my my picture there, but it's in me way. I'd love to. I'm considering using a wider monitor, a 21:9, so that I can get all of these off the screen, so that I've only got spaceshipy stuff in the middle. Because I'm covering up this side anyway, just to give myself a tiny bit of hope. There is a way to move the shit. You've got to have the streamer client, I think, because they can certainly move their panels all over the place. I've seen somebody who is not a EvE partner though move their bottom thing, but with the 21:9, it would just by default be off to the edge, and I'd still transmit a 16:9 image. But I've certainly seen a few people, like Crispy Bunny uses the. I'm sure his targeting and shields and all that stuff's at the top of the screen. Huh. That's HUD aligned to top. Oh, is it not just not a floaty movement? Okay. Yeah, I like mine down there. That's why I just wondered why he could move it. All right. Okay. I'd like them to be able to pop up when. Oh, I suppose they can, can't they? If I use those top buttons. Get off my boosters, please. Thank you. That tells me where I am. That gets rid of the search window. And that's the autopilot. Oh, I can just get rid of all that stuff. I don't need the guy up there, but then I can't see it either. Oh, that's clean. Now I can't see a thing. Yeah. System info I don't need to have up there. I know where I am. But doesn't that put my route fully into view? No, it's still behind my head. Okay. Alright. I need a skin for this as well. I do like this ship. I kind of wish, well, I don't like the lack of shields. I don't know what I want. Anyway. See, now the thing is, do I do combat sites or do I do yeah, I suppose it does, doesn't it? Can't cover up. I don't like too much clutter on the screen. Full stop. If I was on my I can't get VMagic Mirror to work in on Linux just yet. Deep flow riffs. See, I am going to need raw ISK at some point, just for if I want to get a barge, because the blueprints are 1.2 billion. But what I'm going to do for that is Abyss. I can make a ton of money with Abysses. I don't know what deep flow rifts are. Are they similar? I really enjoy doing Abyssals, so they're quite challenging without being overwhelming. Right, what am I looking for? I get here and then somebody else has already done it.
Active.
Level 1 combat site, you can scan down an expo ship, use 203. Oh, I've seen those. What's the... yeah, and I got to one, right? So I scanned it, went over there and there was just this big wormhole looking thing saying, yeah, put a tractor beam on here. And I thought, alright, that sounds fun. Let me leave, because this ship is not ready for anything like that. I wasn't sure what it was. Do you go in, or do you, or does stuff just pop out? What's the deal? Where's my drones? What are we playing? Oh, lads. Oh, I'm not even awake. Oh, what's my range? Damn. Come on, quickly now. Drones will pop out and murder you if you do spike it. What do you mean spike it? I don't understand. What's spiking it? So you're just, what, are you tractoring out cans, like? Okay. Alright, got you. My drones aren't letting me have any of the fighting. Seems rude. Go on, lads. Mess them up. I think I might be a bit overkill for this site, but hey, it works. Take what I can. Oh, it was the dens that I didn't explore yet. So, what are you saying, that it's the amount of tractor beams that you have that are going to be? Do you get a little meter saying how much spike you're giving it, if you will? I have to go and have a look at one of those. Why have I still got combat music? This site's over. Right. Okay. See, I need Mega Site to build a tractor beam as well. Quite a lot of it. I've got the blueprint. And what comes out of the cans? What sort of stuff? Blue loot. What, modules? The NPCs buy. Ooh, okay. What, like the Warpath data sheets and the stuff that comes out of Abyssals as well, like those red sheets. Okay. How tough are the drones that come out if they come out? Have you got time to boot off, or are you just dead? If you if you get greedy, have you done your? Do you need to just GTFO? If you're in an X-Play ship, you'll die, right? Okay, gotcha. Do give rep for uncommon tricks. Or do they? Do they now? Right. And why do I want rep for Triglavian? What have they got that's nice that I can't get out of Abyssals? I do need some filaments as well. Is there any chance I can pull filaments out of there? I need something. I'm doing shit without at least one of those to start off with. Or two, I should say, because I haven't got a cruiser. But, right, what we got here? Turn that off. Oh, nice. Can I jump to this? Am I here already?
Warp drive active.
No. Why is there back? Oh, are they lollygagging?
Warp drive active.
I'm terrible for leaving, like almost leaving my drones behind. It was it Duncan was saying, just go and get as many Tech 2 drones as you want, just go into null-sec and look for them. People leave them all over the place, like trash. Oh, look, someone's already doing this one. What an arsehole. Somebody's already done this one. What an arsehole. Oh, and their salvage just not enough to get that one as well. Why can't I see Cormorant? Right, as soon as there's some, that's the problem with these. As soon as there's someone competing for them, it's not worth chasing them down. They're not. The loot isn't that great. Why have I got so much shit in my primary?
Warp drive active.
And what are they in? How do those things come up in here? What are they called once they've been scanned down? Because I went to it thinking it was something else, right? And then just saw the wormhole and it told me to put a tractor beam through there. Deep flow rift, right?
Docking permission
Like scans to the combat
docking
site.
request accepted.
Gotcha. And you don't know it's a deep flow rift until you get there, I guess, then. Because I was caught out by it. I went there expecting to just, I don't know, say something. Yeah. I shall have to. I shall have to have a look at those. I've not experienced those yet, man. But I need a tractor beam first. Oh, does it? Okay. See, I bet I could. I mean, theoretically, scan it down with the Stratios, right, and have a, and then have the tractor beam on there, because that should be able to handle anything that comes out of a level 1 rift, if it does, so if I trigger it. What is this? Is that for drones? You know what? I think it is. See, look, this potentially gives a mega site. Well, one. It will give me one in total, apparently, for my amount of skill. Where am I at with reprocessing? And I wait. Because I can just wait on those. I don't need it now. I think I'm... If I look, I've only got 4s left. For most of my shit, apart from the stuff that has got prerequisites. And I won't need this for a little while. So I'm already at reprocessing 4, no? Reprocessing efficiency 4 is coming up. Move some of these. Combat. Why do I need this? I do, reasons. More combat, but later combat, there's no problem. Combat, or just any ship. My drones are already pretty tough. I'm alright with them. But as it's such... That's a short one. I guess that's one of the early ones. You get 2 days buffed, but 4 days in total. Or 5 days in total for a level 5. That isn't bad. Mining Frigate 4. Yeah, I'll need that at some point. No problem. Evasive manoeuvring. That bit higher. Not really having any trouble hitting anything that I'm doing at the moment, but I'm guessing when I get to the dens, I'm going to need as much combat shit running as I can. Some better shield stuff would be cool. Oh, well, not in this. Armor? Hull upgrades. Oh, I've already got that at 4, mechanics at 4, remote armor repairer, doesn't matter. Repair systems. That would be smart to have. Oh. See, these. Or I've just taken these extra ones for granted. Yeah, click. Buy. Let's see how much this costs. £150,000. All right. I mean, I can get that. I can get those. Get the whole lot. What do they do? 5% bonus to EM resistance per level for armor coatings. Oh, you see, that's for if you've got energized membranes and shit in there, and the coatings. I haven't got any. Why haven't I got any buffs in there? The dens aren't that bad at 40 kilometers. Right. So I'd probably want to take my Corax in there, right, rather than this thing. This is close up. This is 11 kilometers or 5 kilometers optimal. But can I not just send my drones in and have them do most of the work? And if anything gets close to me, then I can zap it. My drones are pretty tough. I'd like to be able to fit a Michael warp drive in there, but it was a bit too much. They can have 4 towers that hit pretty hard. My drones are just over 50% of my DPS currently. I could probably put a one fatter drone in there because I've got enough bandwidth to control it. In fact, I can totally put one fat drone in there. I put a fat drone in there, and I bet look, these are only like Billy Basic drones as well. They're not even anything special. But one thing at a time. Look, I'm getting ahead of myself. I need some more armor upgrades. I've been avoiding them for now just to get my shields going. But now I think I need to have them. Kinetic armor. What do most of the enemies do? Explosive and kinetic, right? Most of the AI enemies, at least. But these are all for armor coatings. I need some more just armor. See, I've got the small armor repairer currently and the damage control, but I'm out of slots. I wouldn't mind putting one of those big hole things in there. You know the things that look like a little donut. And I've got plenty of battery, but this is so slow. I want this to hit harder. I think this only does, what's it do? Got 4.8 activation time, 69 hit points. It's still pretty heavy. So maybe 2 of those or something. 2 of those would be great. All the extra armor things. I've only got 5,000 hit points in this beast. There's a rig that speeds up, or is there? The rig slot. I get no one. So I'm kind of focused on my drones. I don't need this in here. I can get rid of it. I could put a drone link. Oh, shit! Just ripped out on without simulating. I did that with a rig yesterday. I was so pissed off. I forgot to press the simulate, and I've got the don't ask me again on taking rigs in and out. And I just clicked it out and realised as I was pressing the button, it's like slow motion. It's a drone link augmenter, isn't it? There we go. Oh, can't afford, huh? 75 kilometres. I could send them off into the blue, but I can't afford the power. This is expensive. The compact one's pretty cheap and does more. I don't really want to take that out, to be honest. Current router control. How much are these giving me? Extra. What was that in there for? Have I got a bit too much cap action going on? Oh, this is the red one, right? I've got myself a bit of extra overkill. Recharger. That does run out pretty quickly once it's just spinning. That says 3 minutes, but I feel like that's a lie. I feel like the Tech 2 versions of these would be a lot, not Tech 2, the dropped versions. So I'm at 5,500. Not much. Shit. So we're looking at there's probably a skill that speeds it up that I haven't got as well. I'm not really high on the armor skills. That wasn't my intention when I chose Caldari, but this seems to be doing quite a good job. I can't have shields, drones, and missiles, apparently. Oh, I can, but not on stuff that I can use. What am I looking for? These are just extra shields, which I should probably have on here, as they seem to be able to fit. Why have I got that other one? I don't put rigs on willy-nilly, they're expensive. Oh, it slows me down. Okay, so armor rigging. Neon, good morning, good evening. A bit hay fevery, but how are you? I'm good. I'm good. That's working out. Just trying to figure out some technical difficulties I'm having at the minute with some spaceships. Spaceship technical difficulties are us. Oh look, I've got nothing in armor rigging, but for good reason. Tired. You slept terribly. I'm sorry to hear that, Neon. Get a nicer pillow. Otherwise, okay, we'll have a snack and a hot chocolate. Yeah, you see, that'll sort you out and you go right back to bed. Even if you shouldn't at the minute. Now this 5% reduced capacity, okay, that's good. But also, I want one that does more. Where's the does more one that you were just talking about, Tainted? Where's my does more button? Ah, mechanics, maybe. Right. That's right. That's hull. It gets down that far, it's all gone wrong, right? Hull upgrades. Just bonus hit points. Which isn't too bad a thing. Alright, so let's move this. Ooh. Put this right up to somewhere. Still many, many days away. And then move these two. There we go. Oh, go and get my salvage. My poor little drones just being poor little drones. I'll smash that up later.
Investing in structures just for them to be destroyed. Check out some of the best on-planet-side property listings and what their future in store.
Let's go and get that before it runs out. Or I forget. So have you just come home from work, Leon, or are you on your way to? I don't know what shift you do.
Warp drive active.
Alright, so that guy didn't want any of his salvage, that's good. Go out, fly, my pretties, go and get the loot. No suitable wrecks were found to salvage. What are you talking about? How do I have to actively target them if they're not mine? was quick, but a slight waste of time. Move that one.
Warp drive active.
I need so many of the shield things. I think I've got one. I got 5 the other day and used them up instantly. Still evasive, still elusive. Probably have to go somewhere higher for it, or lower, or different. Who knows?
Warp drive active.
Right away, cosmic sigma. I think I'm going to just have to find
Docking
something a
permission
little higher.
requested. Docking request accepted.
I'm going to give the den a go. See how that works out. If I delay, we know it didn't work out. See, even when I did the blockade, I did the level 1 blockade. Got nothing useful. How many loyalty points am I busting out? 4,099. Oh, I could probably get an implant for doing armor. I have to start getting some clones built up. Right, and that salvager costs. Not salvager, the other thing, tractor beam. It's as much as a ship, more in fact, of Megasite. That's impressive. One tractor beam, I can build ships for less than this. Less materials than this. That's insane. I can build actual ships. Look at the Pioneer costs. Well, I don't know about the Pirate, but you know, for most of it. Okay, let's go. My Caracol's still a little out of reach. That's the only material I'm worried about. The rest of them are pretty damn easy.
For Caldari pilots, there is only one honor. Freedom for the state.
What's a cheetah? Is it the thing that looks like a rifter? I think it is. No. Something else entirely. Covert Ops.
The station honors all returning citizens from beyond the borders of
Alright, I need
Caldari.
something a little more juicy. First of all, where is this Paragon agent? Cheetah. Hop over there in a shuttle, or maybe just a, I don't know, something that isn't going to get immediately popped for no good reason. Do I have any ever marks is the question. 22,000. Oh, I need the extra skill points, don't I? What am I missing? I am not too far away from 250,000 skill points. I need 200 points, so what is this? The epics will give me 10, 25, 45, 155 points. Abyssals, if I could work out how to get the first thing, I think this would just fill it up, wouldn't it? 30, 55, 85, that'd be quite good. That's off of Explorer. Enforcer, no, that was Enforcer. Off of Explorer. Hack 20 containers in low-sec. Hack 20, that's probably the easier one. 20 containers in null-sec. And wormhole's probably easier than doing it in low-sec. Do they pay 50 each? They must, yeah, they do. Don't really have enough herons to try that. And then gas sites I have never seen. But just entering them will give me 10, 15, and apparently you can go back and forth to the same site. It's a fair amount. Null Expo, wormhole, just need to find one gas site and warp in and out. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I don't have a spare heron now. I'm on my second heron. I don't have a spare exploration heron. Oh, I think I do actually, because I was making some bits yesterday. So hangers. How do I get out of the wormhole though once I'm getting? What's the deal with that? I'm already on my second one of these. Just a gate. But when I'm inside, can I see all the exits? Because can't the gates disappear? Do I need to do one great big scan in the first place? Bookmark it when you get in, throw probes out and center on yourself. Why am I throwing the probes out? Like when I get in, if I just press the bookmark, that's fine for the first one, right? Check the info on the info on the wormhole before you go in. Tells you how long it has left. I guess. What's wrong with my chat? No, I think. All right, let's go and have a look. Insta scan it down if you send the probes on yourself and go to the smallest size. Gotcha. I can't go invisible though, bear in mind. Right, let's have a look.
Warp drive active.
That's how I do dailies on your old. Find a wormhole, get 2 jumps done and 2 scan signatures. Gotcha. Well, it's a data site, but I might as well grab the money if I can get there first.
Warp drive active.
Can't pass up free money, right? Unless the thing blows up before you get there.
drive active.
What is this? Oh, home front. There's no local in wormholes, right? Am I thinking about that correctly? See, for my null-sec mining, I was gonna just like, is there anyone in local? Yes. Okay, next one. No. Find the asteroid. But I can still see people on D-scan, right? But not on there. If they pass within my thing. Right. And I guess if I'm mining in... Can you mine in wormholes? Is that where you find the gas lights? If I'm mining there, I guess I just have it on 360 and 14 AUs and just, if anyone turns up there, leave. There's no... I've got nothing to gain by waiting around, I think. And for the amount... It's not like I'm mining for money, I'm mining for parts. I could... One sweep would probably be enough for me to build a ship if I get the right materials. I need such little amounts. There we go, look, here's a wormhole. Yeah, I mean, why stay? What am I... I've got nothing to gain, right? Right, let me grab that, put these nice prizes down.
Warp drive active.
So go there in this, in my scanning ship, just to scan the place as efficiently as possible. And he said, right, so go in, drop the things out, pull them into to 0 and scan, and then jet off as quickly as possible.
Mission requested. Docking request accepted.
No, I mean, for now, I mean, when I go in there now. What will be 10 jumps from Jita?
From the front lines to null-sec, whatever you need, right when you need it.
Right, so go there.
Warp drive active.
Right, here's the wormhole. All these people. Are they not hostile? The trig guys. Enter wormhole. So put my probes out straight away, right? Enter on myself and make a bookmark. Which one centers on me? How do I center on myself? The cross pattern. This one, okay, but I need to launch them first, right? So I need to be... Where's the door? Right there. And now, GTFO, I guess. Do I want to move as quickly as possible? What's all these things? Don't forget my probes. Oh, am I bringing them back? Am I? I don't know. Can I leave? I'm going to need to read up on that, because all I'm going to do is throw away my heron trying to read chat to find out what I'm doing. I have no idea what I want from that wormhole, and I don't think being just hanging around being a sitting duck with no cloak is a good idea. But do you not know where you're going to be, where you're going to turn up in any given wormhole? Is it just like, this can go somewhere, you'll find out when you get there? I'm going to have a little read on that and see what's going on, because I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. If I had a stero or anything else, anything that had a cloak on it, then I don't mind sitting there while I sort of check out the surroundings, but I'm just sitting there with nothing on. On the top right. Top right of my overview or top right of the scan list? Tell you what kind of hole it is and how long it lasts, okay. Yeah, I'll have a read on that. I'll have a read on that, and then so I'm not asking the simple questions when I come in. I'd rather you can tell me things that are going on when I actually know what I'm looking at, rather than what's this? Oh look, yeah, see that thing that's coming over that just killed you? Yeah, you should have known that. You should have avoided that. I don't want to be in that situation. That's silly. That's just being unprepared. I'm sure you can point me out. I'm sure you don't want to be holding my hand into how to navigate a wormhole when I haven't read anything about it at all. What was the other thing I wanted? That's home front. I need to read about those as well. Here's my wormhole. Yeah, see, apart from combat sites, I've got nothing more to do currently. I'm just going to definitely have a read about the wormholes and see what I need to be doing here. be smart. And then, yeah, that's going to be the goal for next time, some wormhole stuff. I mean, I'm here now, I might as well scan this down. I feel like going in and just going into a wormhole unknown like that is the same as going into an abyss and saying, what do I do? I would look at somebody like that and say, what are you doing? Go and read about it. And then you'll know what you should be doing and what you shouldn't be doing. Oh my god, I was hanging around too long. Yeah, right, I mean, and if I could just go and buy another heron, right, and kit it out, sure, I'll just yeet a couple of ships while I work it out what to do, but I can't. I'm just stuck. And every time I'm on my second one of these, I could probably do a third, no problem. Too far away. Too close, actually.
Warp drive active.
But I can't just buy these willy-nilly. As cheap as they are, I can't just go and buy one. So I want to be a tiny bit prepared for when I go in. I don't mind going into null-sec for the mining though. It's really far away. All the ore things are like not the ore, but all the belts for null-sec are all 20 jumps at least. Which is a little bit much.
Warp drive active.
I wouldn't mind giving it a go though, just to see how much of what I can get out of there. I don't mind losing a venture. I can make another one of those, and it hasn't got the good stuff on it. I do have my Pioneer. I'd like to use the Pioneer, but somebody advised against it. It's not fast enough, apparently. I've got Isogen for days. That's no problem. Yeah, I've got... yeah, the only thing that's slowing me down, really, at the moment is the Megasite. Everything else, like, because there's so many of the Kernite, you know, when they just spawn and there's a NPC mining place, or the Omber sites that have got Kernite and Omber in them, and they're in zones within 2 jumps or 1 jump or here, that is not a problem at all. The normal ores are not even difficult. I'm going to go and check out the null-sec mining with my venture, so I think I can fully rebuild this one if it breaks. And even then, I've got my Pioneer. I'm not too fussed about this. I'd rather not lose it, to be honest. So that would suck. Can I sell this here? Yes. So I can still... got 1 spare of those, but I've got 3 of these. Got a couple of minor ones. I don't have... Oh, I've got a few of these. Okay, I've got 2 of these. And that's all I really need. I've got loads of afterburners for days. Little shield. I don't think there's anything that's going to... I'm a one-shot in the venture, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I've got 2,500 hit points. I do have a micro warp drive. I don't have much in this place. I don't really want it either. Look, sub 4 second aligner. I'm alright. Now, let's have a little look. What was I looking for? This is 24 jumps. Good grief. This does have the Arcanor, which turns into me. Okay. Potential ores, Arcanor. Alright, we're going. Doing it for Sake now. That's a journey. See, the null-sec bits I'm not bothered about. It's the low-sec bits that's more of a problem. That's where you get your fucking gate camping babies. Alright, let's go and have a look. Such a long way to come back as well. Have I got this on safety? No, I haven't. I've got it on first shorter. Blimey. Alright. Let's sing a song while we're travelling. Going to do some sketchy shit. Doo-da, doo-da. Hope I get away with it. Ooh-doo-da-day. I'll be tired by the time I get there. This is a long way. Can't do anything about this. I do apologise. I'm just gonna have to jump. Have to jump and jump. I do have a probe scanner as well when I get there. Not sure what I'm going to need it for, but I do have one.
Active.
See, 100 units, so like one pass of, or enough to salvage, I should say, enough to reprocess of Arcanor, and that's enough for a ship. That's enough megasite to make one ship. The red stuff's a bit more, I think I only ever need one or two of those, not a big deal, I can get some. But this megasite's proving tricky. The Empire, what are they? Someone mentioned those before. What is a 0.5 Empire border or spawn? Should I get the map out?
Drive active.
But I'm on my way to an Arcanor spawn at the moment. Oh, Arcanor belt. Can I see it on here? Industry. Not industry. Maybe there's a separate one for mining. There is one still for mining. Ore distribution, class 1 ore, class 3 ore. Class 3 ores. Can I even... Am I able to actually mine those things?
Drive active.
Oh, okay. So, somewhere on 0.5. Let me go and have a look at this first, because I'm on my way here, right? So I go to a 0.5 system anywhere, right? Or on the border with what? On the border with the... with low-sec? Are they just called border systems? What's the... Why did you call them... So would Ryzen have it and Kami not, in this case? On a border of low-sec, so... I'm going here anyway. Shall I stop here and check the scan thing and see what we got? Well, we'll have a look, eh? When
Hard drive active.
we get there. It's on the way. If it's an old spawn, the good shit probably cherry picks, maybe. Is it like the ice though? Because when I was mining with the ice with those people yesterday, they said that once it's cleared, the ice respawns every 6 hours, and if it's cleared before downtime, even if it's a minute before downtime, when the server refreshes, it will be fresh spawn again. That's why they were trying to do it before downtime and get it done. But they said otherwise it's every 6 hours for the ice. Is that a similar thing? Not guaranteed spawn. Alright. Okay. No, fair. I'm not going to say tainted said if it isn't the way that we're speculating. I'll take all the knowledge, thank you. Ice is its own beast, indeed. It's very nice looking as well.
Hard drive active.
I'm wondering, like, I reprocessed the ice that I got yesterday into some weird mats. I still haven't seen what they're there for yet, but they look like some of the stuff that I was going to need going towards the tier 2 as well as the planetary mat. So I'm going to definitely try and get some. Find one here. Isotopes for fuel blocks. I'm sure I needed a fuel block though for something other than. I needed something for something, I can't remember. There's so many. Oh, no, don't jump.
Hard drive active.
Jump first and then stop my ship at the gate. Is this the border site I was thinking about? No. Yep. Oh really? There's... Who knew? Right, more than one type of ice.
Hard drive active.
Right, so it's the jump after this is the border one. Let's see if there's anything there. If there's not, I can carry on. Oh, I see. Okay. So no need to scan down any of the... Well, this isn't the border place anyway, it's the next one.
Hard drive active.
I wonder what all these things are. That I probably can't scan down with my 53 points on my venture. I'm guessing the gas sites take a lot less pinpointing than your treasury type sites. Because that's really low. I mean, it will do some things, but it will struggle. Okay. Right, so this is that border. Oh, there's a den here. It's nice. I will come back. Raid, warpath, raid. So it would just show up here. If it was going to be a thing, it would be in here, right? What level's that showing? It doesn't show. It just says den. Right, so no anomaly up at the minute. That's good.
Warp drive active.
I missed about low-sec for a couple of jumps. Someone here in a Orca. Whenever I see Orca and lots of drones, I kind of stop for a look around, see what's going on there. Lots of people here.
Warp drive active.
The Sacred Den. Or Small Dark Ochre and whatever that is. Or is that why there's so many people here, I wonder? What did we say was Dark Ochre? What did that have? Maybe I'll come back. Why not jump? There we go.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, so it doesn't actually drop what I need, but it's nice to know, I guess. A lot of it.
Warp drive active.
I'm still in low sec, I need to go to null.
Warp drive active.
Are there any stations in null-sec that I can just drop? Are they likely to be locked and stop the public from coming in? Just so I can drop my shit off if I want to. Yeah, some NPC ones. Okay. Why will Kaldari, Minmatar and Amar not let me in full stop? I'm still in fairly good standing with them. I'm not in like horrible
Drive
standing.
active.
But they'll let me in, right? It's not like Amar are gonna say, no, sorry man, you're Kaldari, you stay back. This is still low set.
Warp drive active.
Probably would if they could. You stay back. I do need to get down to the Sisters of EvE and do that. It's so far away though. Oh no, it's not so. It's not far away at all. It's just so. Oh. It's great. It's all right the first time. You get a lot of stuff to read, but it's just busy work the second time. All right. They should start having stuff in that's. Why am I so laggy? Come on. A mining site can air, ice or rare. Or should I go and have a look at this one at least, right? Seeing as I'm here, I'm not at my spot, but I'm still 5 jumps out. But this is a rare site spawn. Should I go and have a look? Can't.
Warp drive active.
Something here, a little bit, something. Dark ochre, yttrium. Maybe something worth having a quick look at. Let's try one of these. That'll do. What's this? Extra scan bonus. Kind of need to be on this end. Someone's left their hornets around somewhere. Right, let's grab a little turn of this. 11,000 meters. And while I'm doing this, just be a lying day, just in case. 4 units at a time, oh my god. Wow, that's some serious business. What else is here? Oh, I crit it. Yay. I need at least 100 units to turn something out. More dunium, what does that give? So this gives Noxium, Isogen. Oh, hang on. Oh, there's that moon drill that somebody was talking about. So if I go over there, I could get my moon mats, right? Do I need any special mining equipment for the moon stuff? I mean, I could get my mining. I could also get blown up by somebody who doesn't like me taking their moon mats. So if I see the, I didn't know I saw the moon drill on the scan results. I'm so ignorant of all the stuff that I need to know for this. Pyronite from that, then care. Isogen, then care. What's that? Zydrine, oh, that's nice. Crocite, Noxium, Megasite. Oh, I should just get the last of this first, so what am I doing? Don't be silly. At least get what I want from here first. See, now I want better mining equipment on this, but I can't have everything. This is just a little bit of an experiment. Let's go. So, Dicinium. Yeah, they are big rocks. No, not the drills, but they... is the drill just up all the time? It's whether they've gone and shot the stuff into space that's my concern, isn't it? That's what I'm looking for. What arsenal? This is what I'm after here. This one has this grade 4 stuff goes down into Mega Site. So let's see. Try and remember to scan my shit. So if I get what I need here, shall I just GTFO at least back to safe space for the moment, so I've got the stuff that I need, and then I can go a bit more hunty after. If I can get out with this. Hope I can. So realistically I only need 100 of this, right? And I've got a bunch. Oh my god, this is another one that does 2 at a time. Come on, crit. Yeah, true. I mean that's you can't argue with that. Even if I can't, apart from I can't speak for the T3 cruisers, right? But as soon as somebody turns up and unstealths, they'll show up in local, right? And then I'm scanning for the to see if they get any closer, and as soon as I see them, like if I see them within a couple of AUs of me, I'm out. As soon as they take the gate in, they show up, do they? See, now that I'm getting this, should I set my waypoint back to somewhere a bit more sensible? I don't need to go further in at this point, do I? It doesn't seem smart. I'm not that far away. Still got to mess about with going through null-sec with this stuff. If they descan me, they'll check the belts and minables and be on me quick. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If I see someone come in and I just need to get past this 100 mark. But after that, I'm ready to leave. I've got a pretty low allied type. Duncan, good morning. I was on my way to null-sec. Well, I am in null-sec, but I was on my way to another bit of null-sec to find those, to find the ores. But one of these ore anomalies, just a little way in, has turned up, and I can get megasite from this rock that I'm pulling out at the moment, the Ducinium. And I did go to Tainted made me scan down a wormhole. He made me, but then I turned up in there and I realised I didn't know what the fuck to do. And as much as his careful instructions were right there, I felt that being in my only Heron, unstealthed, trying to figure it out, was probably a bad idea. So I'll have a little read on that first, on the wormhole stuff, before I go back in there. Oh, and it was Pochvan, apparently. I didn't even know that, and so, you know, I should at least know where I am. So it's quite exciting. But I did leave immediately before I lost my only scanning Heron. But hopefully, if I can get some, now I'm annoyed that I've got my shitty lasers on this. Can I not bring this? Not bad. Can I not bring my Pioneer in here in somewhere like this? Am I just asking for it to get killed? Because the Venture can just get out quick, right? And if it breaks, it's annoying, but it's much cheaper to replace. Great, you can find them in the agency. Not sure how many jumps away from you. The agency only shows a certain radius. Is it null-sec? No, this is null-sec. I'm in it. Oh, there's somebody here. Oh, there's somebody in system at least. You are out. But I might just leave once I've got my 100. Yeah, they are, but I wouldn't mind the stuff first. Oh, what, with the Pioneer, you mean? Yeah, so I was thinking I'd get a lot more. And I don't mind losing them as long as I can put them back together again. It's the mining lasers that's a little bit of a pain for me. Because I'd like the good ones. Right, I'm going.
Warp drive active.
I'll come back, but I just want to see if I could get away with this stuff first. But for the moment, there's no one here again, but what was that? What was that? It just whizzed by. How unpleasant. Can you please jump? Do you mind? Why am I jumping? You take the Pioneer because of mining speed, but not because of mining speed, but because of cargo capacity. So we don't have to go in to do the trip so often. Yeah, sure. The risk increases with the amount of jumps, indeed. And the Pioneer can take, like, if somebody just hits it, right, with something, it can handle one. This probably can't. I think I've got double the amount of hit points on my Pioneer than I do on this. This is about 3.5k, and maybe the Pioneer's got 9? Not sure, I've been in and out of so many ships, I can't remember what I'm doing, to be honest. You were right about the drones, by the way. Almost every zone I've come to, there's just drones hanging out. EC-300s. And those are the get off me drones, right? So do people put those out if they get caught? Do people put those out if they get caught and then just try and get away? Don't they? The hell with my drones. These things. I'm pretty sure I've got some on my hauler. I'm sure they were so cheap. I just bought like a shitload of them. Like drones out. I'm out of here. I'm trying to. Ooh, drone bird. What's that? That sounds dangerous. Right. I was mining ice yesterday in my endurance, and then I got a retriever, which was insane. The person who had the fleet sold me a retriever for lower than Cheetah prices, which I really appreciated.
Warp drive active.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah, I'd forgotten about that. How do I find them though? I mean, I know I can see them in the scan results, but I've got no distance on them. How do I, if I see them on the D-scan, just like they're there, how do I actually get them? Oh, with combat probes. Ooh, really? I've only got 8 of those. I'm not sure I want to just throw them away. Be careful though. Where do I get them? Oh, I bet the combat probe bloody blueprint's about 5 billion is.
Active.
You need to reprocess a T3 cruiser just for the materials. You need an extended T1 probe. Yeah, I've got those. I got them from I got them as a reward, but I'm not capable of making them at the moment. So I've got one set. but I can certainly, like, I can do it once, or I can do it one death worth. If say for example, right, you get killed in somewhere, I don't know, high-sec. Say you get killed in high-sec, the person is suiciding against you. If you go back there, can you go and get your stuff? Yeah.
Warp drive active.
So this was the place, this is the border place where we were looking for, seeing if there's an anomaly. There wasn't. No biggie. So yeah, can you get your stuff? If somebody blows you up in high-sec, if you just, if you're not too many jumps away, you just jump in something with a biggish cargo hold and just go and pick your stuff up. Yeah, no, I've done that before. Now I've lost, the only place I've actually lost my drones, I've forgotten them plenty of times and gone back for them. But I've lost them in an abyss. Like I've gone and gone to the gate, and it's like, oh no, because it doesn't give you any warning if your drones are still out. Assuming they haven't looted you. No, not in high-sec they wouldn't have, would they? Because they'd just be dead. Unless their friend looted you, I guess. If it's one person, though, that kills you in high-sec, then you're going to get back there first, aren't you? Ah. Right, so other people can. But your killer, in low-sec, your killer's going to go and loot you, right? Your aggressor's going to loot you. Is my voice really quiet compared to my game? You guys should tell me this.
Warp drive active.
Turn it up a little bit. Turn it up tiny. That should do it. Oh, it sounds louder when I'm close to my ship. Right. Gotcha. But that was just that one example. If someone kills you in high-sec, as people do, they'll suicide you, right? Can I loot myself? What I'm asking is, can I loot myself without going suspect? Because somebody else killed me, that's their loot. But it's my shit. Is it still wiped to me?
Active.
I know I've got to get back there before somebody else does, etc, but can I loot it without consequence? It's blue to me, right? Oh, they will, right.
Warp drive active.
Because it would be a shame to lose some nice modules, or not to be able to get some modules because somebody decided to be a twat, basically.
Drive active.
I've not been killed. Well, not. I've been killed by one player, but I was in a Corvette and it was empty. So I was jumping between gates. I think I was doing that air career program thing where you have to visit 5 different systems in low-sec, null-sec, and high-sec. So I wasn't going back. There's nothing to loot, and I've been killed in Abyss more than my share. Oh right, yeah, you said. So if you go yellow, can you just dock up? There's nothing stopping you from docking up somewhere, and the NPCs aren't going to shoot you. You're just a free kill, right? You can be shot at by other players without consequence, right?
Warp drive active.
See, I've seen people go yellow for looting yellow loot boxes, or or like, especially on belts, I've seen other miners loot something that somebody else has killed, like because things just die, and then they start flashing yellow. So they're just they're free to attack, but they can attack you back, right? But if I attack somebody who's flashing yellow, Concord aren't about to come over and get me. I think that's the way that works. If Doc up in this like stayed in the site and did the archive room, everybody who would come in would just be another loot box. Right.
Warp drive active.
I wonder how long that site will stay up for, that one I just went to, because that was pretty nice. I guess until it expires, or until it's like exhausted or took downtime. I guess it was a anomaly. I just wanted to get this stuff back so I could get my materials. And then I'll go back again, but maybe I'll take the Pioneer. Because I can make another one. It's just the only thing is those nice, my nice mining lasers on the Pioneer. They drop okay, I guess, but I've got 4 of them in total. So I haven't got enough to equip another one. Just make sure I can make another Pioneer first. Or I risk eating it. Well, I mean, they're not that nice, they're just nice. They're nice, they're the nicest ones I've got. I've got minor ones, which are okay. Minor ones are minor ones. I've got the middle meta ones, which is what's on this at the moment, I think.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, the particle bores, and then I've got the Gaussian ones on my Pioneer. And 1 spare Gaussian. Right, but I don't think I can keep those forever. I'd like to have more of them, like as a stockpile, but it's kind of hit and miss when they drop. I obviously never salvaged them.
Warp drive active.
I must keep my eyes on these, actually. So anyway, Duncan, I was saying earlier on that these, as June's a really bad month for me because I get really bad hay fever through June, and it's just a giant pain in the ass to do anything. So these streams are going to be quite few and far between, and then resume again in July at full force. But I'll be farming lots of bits in between and do a couple of updates here and there, but they're not going to be long because it's very, very uncomfortable for me currently to stream. But so maybe 2 a week or something for just a couple of hours each. And then every 3 or 4 days once July's finished. Yeah, exactly. I'll still be playing, but it's just so uncomfortable. I'm just constantly muting the mic. I'm sitting here all drippy and it's horrible. It's like to stick my face in a pillow. So Tainted was saying that these, because I was in a border zone, but I've got quite a long way to go. Why aren't I jumping? Oh. because I was in a border zone for those other things, right? That's where we were looking first on my way to my jump. But the next closest ore place is another. It's 20 jumps to the north. If you like, oh, up. I suppose that would be my border zone there. I have to have a good look at the map later. Why am I jumping backward and forward like this? What's going? Oh shit! I just realised what I was doing. Because I was going for one of my bookmarks. How many times have I swung back and forth between Akira and Sugawa? Hey, can't focus. Get rid of that. This is finished, by the way. That's done. I got one thing here. I'm going to get one on my main account. I'm still on the fence as to which one I'm going to use, but whichever one I keep, I'll give the other one back. But I must get them. I must get 2 of these nice Navy Imperial blueprint thingies. I think I figured out I can never have the
Docking request accepted.
the Navy versions of the mining destroyers, or not the T2 version. Sorry, where are we? What am I talking about? Oh, this thing, the Perseverance. Is that the one that does the ice? Yeah, I can't get that. Because that was a Winter Nexus thing, and they're just one-offs, like one-off blueprints, one-off things, and it won't drop until, or maybe the next Winter Nexus, maybe. Who knows? If there's one. The Outrider, though, I can, right? Where do I get this? But this doesn't do ice. So my only ice harvesting thing, should I need it, is going to be a barge. Be a retriever. Right, let's have a look. How much to make a Pioneer? They're pretty cheap. Oh, I'm getting a bit low on pyrite. And titanium, actually. Should go and get some more. But I can make another one, should I need to. I've got plenty of mining bits and pieces to build another one. Right, let's have a look, see what this does. Reprocess. Says 116 megasite. Should get 196. 80 not recoverable, 116 total. Why is it 80 not recoverable? Is that my refining skill that's doing that? Money. Reprocessing. 3% bonus to ore and ice reprocessing yield per skill level. Advanced skill at using reprocessing facilities in station, outposts and star bases. 2% bonus to ore and ice reprocessing yield per level. Is it the coherent that's stopping me? Specialisation in coherent ore reprocessing allows a skilled individual to utilise reprocessing. 2% bonus to reprocessing yield per skill level for the following coherent ore types. None of the stuff I've got in my pocket at the moment. Complex? Oh, here we go. There we are. Maybe I should save this until... How much is this? 1.2 million, that's not bad. Can I get it close by? Or 1.25 million. It's pretty close. Only 3 jumps, that's not a problem. Is there a prerequisite for this? Oh, that's what I'm doing. Right, metallurgy 4 and reprocessing efficiency 5. 15 days. By the time I've waited for that, but I will get that close by now. I'm going to need that soon. Probably before my combat stuff. Right, so where is my metallurgy? Why are you hiding? No, you disaster. Why is it so low? Because it's 5. Oh, where's 4? Oh, here we go. So it's pretty high already. 2 days. Let's put it inside the booster part of it, shall we? Do I need any of that? Metallurgies go right up. I've only got 4s left. Look, I've got no 3s unless they're locked behind something. Aren't you proud? So that'll be ready. It's metallurgy 4. What was I looking for? Science 5 is done. Reprocessing efficiency 5. Ooh. Bummer. I bet that's locked behind something else. There's 4. It is not. Son of a bitch. Who knew? What did it say for 5? Like 3 years or something. Reprocessing efficiency. Oh boy, 12 days. Bring that down to 6 days. Pop that there just so it's on the way. 8 days. And let's combine complex or processing. Did I buy that already? No, I bought it. Let me just make sure. No, I didn't. I've got one book that I'm just holding on to for some reason. Put it somewhere so I didn't lose. There we go. Ice process. Alright, okay, ice processing. I'm waiting for that because I'm missing stuff and it's really expensive. Okay. 250,000 skill points to get from the air career program. A great deal to get from the monthly, which will reset in 2 days. And I think that's it. That's as much as I can get. Now, please give me the 116 that you're going to say you're going to give me. Let's be good here. Thank you. There's some for later. And what's this giving me? Really? I'm losing a third of it from my... Wow, get the other stuff as well. That dark ochre, they didn't... Oh, it's Noxium. I was getting a bit excited there. Right, so now I've got some Megasite. Now life is a lot better. I do need a little bit more. But I'm not on that incredibly far away touch that I was on just now. Almost covered. 3 more bits. I mean, I can get those anywhere. We destroy some of that stuff I'm hoarding for that. And then, so that's for the caracal. Do I want to Do I want to fly a cruiser to be able to do some of the tougher content first to get some better mats? You know, so this is the house that Jack built kind of thing. Do I want the cruiser to do stuff, or do I want the hauler to start the planetary thing? I need the hauler, don't I? Where's my hauler blueprint? Not that one. The other one. No, that's not even a question. I need the other hauler. Where is it? It's the original. Some more air career rewards with a cruiser. Right. But I need to also start my planetary industry, right? I've been trained in it for God knows how long. I need to actually get it going at some point. Moon materials, all mining related things are more important. I mean, what some cargo extenders should hit 1K with a cruiser. Sure, but what do I need? Why do I need a big? It's not that. It's the planetary industry materials that come back from it. I need the epithel for. That's the only thing that's got planetary industry hold, right? Don't I need one of these? Full stop. To actually put to put it up in the first place. Can I be unstealth? I must watch the video again on that one. I've watched it, but I need to make sure I don't get myself killed trying to put the thing down in the first place. If I make one of these now, then I'm fixed, right? For the custom office can hold it. But how big are the bits? Like, say I wanted my materials, like I got my final materials that I need, and I want to bring them back. Are they not too big? Salvaging is also important, so you can salvage other players' missions. Yeah, sure. I've got a salvager, Duncan. Doubt you even filled an epithel halfway after a week of PI on low planets. Oh, really? And those, where's the planetary industry thing? Corresponding command center. You want to say how big it is? It's 1,000, you said, right? Yeah, so 1,000 cubic meters. That you even filled a. Oh, I guess because all the guides I was watching was them taking maximum yields to their selling point, right? I just need the stuff for myself. And you reckon you can get what did you call it? What did we call it? What did I call it? I forgot. Caracal, right? $450. I've only got one. Even if I had four. What else would I need to... What's the other cargo extender thing? Is there... There's rigs for it, right? Yeah. So I need 2 of those and 3 cargo extenders. Or I need 1 of those. Did I make that? I must have done. Or did it? Oh, maybe that was a reward. I don't think I've got a pattern for that. I don't have any cargo patterns, full stop. Right. They don't do it on their own. I'd need 2 rigs, or 1 rig and 3 cargo extenders anyway. I mean, I could still do it, right? But, because I've got to, I might have to do it again. Industry. They're not too, doesn't look too fancy to make. Blueprint is pretty cheap, 16,000 for those. Let's see the extender. These take salvage. Have I got those? I think I have. The other 2 I've got like a billion of, but alloyed titanium 14 versus 22. I mean, I could get them. It's not like they're impossible. But I think I'd be better off making the. So I've still got to wait to make the caracal anyway. I haven't quite got all the bits. I wouldn't mind knowing about this for later though. That seems to make sense. What's that? Caldara. Oh shit! Where's my cruiser thing? Where's my cruiser book? Was that a reward from something? Build a cruiser. I bet it's from Build a Cruiser. Manufacture a cruiser. No book. 50 points, but no book. Mining agent. Hauler. Nothing to see there. Skins, I've already got those. Something gave me the cruiser book. Now there was a reason I was waiting, because it's either so expensive million. I don't want to waste a million if I don't have to, but I'm going to wait forever. Right, I guess I can already make... I can already fly this. Yes, I can. I must have opened that up ages ago. And Galanti Hauler. Oh, you need 1. So yeah, I'll make this because I can make the cruiser later. I can't even fly at the moment. And it would be nice to have. See, it was for this planetary commodities thing. 45,000 meters. It's only got a little baby cargo hold otherwise. I can't put anything, I can't put my normal cargo in these other things, can I? Hold the command center so I can pick up a couple. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna make it. With all that lovely mega. I can make 2 if need be. Okay. Almost. How long does it take? 2.5 hours. Okay. Alright, so that's that underway. I'm going to go and take the Dyson out. Can I make another one straight away? Not quite, but that would be that won't be difficult. I'll be so upset I won't want to, so it doesn't really matter. See, this has got... It's got these nice lasers on it. I don't need my scanner, right, to go and do the... Oh, that's not going to help me, is it? My core probe scanner. I'm not doing anything else. Not getting greedy. My damage control... That's replaceable. This is... I mean, these are replaceable. Nothing here is super fancy apart from these, and I can't not use my super fancy things because I've got my super fancy things. Even that's replaceable. And I do have... I've got 9,300 hit points. Potentially. Oh no, actually. They're just passive ones. Sub 6 second align. I suppose that's getting the kick in the seat. Oh, I've got some drones. Yeah. No, I'm just gonna go to the toilet. I'll be right back. Screen. Okay. Let's go. Oh, I'd be smart at some point to get myself some EC300s, wouldn't I? That would be good thing. So I need to see the price of the combat probes. Or more importantly, the launcher. I think the launch is pretty expensive. I think there was only one of those rocks, actually, that had the megasite in it.
Drive active.
I don't think I scanned it down either to see how much it had in there. I'll have a quick look. Because if there is somebody else mining it, I'm sure they won't mind sharing. They're going to have to not mind sharing. Because they don't have any like dangerous looking friends around. All good. If I can actually get there a second time, find out.
Drive active.
What's that thing? That looks dangerous as fuck. The interceptor. Catch you without turning the engine on. What's on, if you're solo, who's still here? If anyone's still here, if you're solo, what's an interceptor good for? Just going in and snatching random loot? Or is it just no good to you if you're on your own? I know they're fast as hell, right? For warp. Could fit a nullifier. And what's the point? What's the aim with that?
Drive active.
I think I'm going to go and do to get through bubble camps. But what am I doing with it? What's the point of the interceptor in the first place? What am I using it for? Is it quite good at fighting and what have you? Good for the pirate epic arcs. Oh right, yeah. Are they good at combat as well? I think I'm gonna do the. I think the EVE University PvP thing is on a Monday. I want to do that. I want to do some PvP, but I want to not spend money on it trying to work it out, and that's a good place to do it, seeing as they give you all the ships and everything. You're in EVE. I'm in EVE Uni with my other with one of my other on the other account. I just want to give it a try because like I saw it on Monday and I was a bit too late to sort of jump in, but they just were handing out Merlins like popcorn. They were teaching some very basic stuff which I already know, but I wouldn't mind just seeing how people fare. Yeah, Magic Merlins. So I just want to see what it's like compared to fighting the trickier AI. Like, because I think the AI in the Abyssals are pretty on it, right? If you're not paying attention, they will fuck you up. Zero Kronos, welcome on in, and all your 47 of your closest friends. How's it going? Just rushing about at the moment, trying to get some mining done. I hope you had a good stream, Zero. Gave away lots of money. And I how you like to give away lots of money, loads of battles. How are you doing? Thank you for the raid. I'm sure my my 3 current viewers know you already. Hope you're all having a great day. What were you up to, Zero? And I'm sure you're about to either rush off and go to bed or rush off and get some food because you've been streaming for a while. But I hope you had a good play and didn't lose too many ships, if any. Hey, Spazology. What is of the running T5 Abyssal space? I was just talking about Abyssals. I don't do T5s though. Wouldn't mind doing them. Good for it's all it is. I really like Abyssals. Currently though, I've got nothing that I'd want to take in. And maybe my Merlin. Quite easily go through some T0s on that, but I don't have any filaments, and I'm not sure how to get the filaments. I can't start them without a key, can I? I need something to kick me off. Put those. I just need 3 or 2. 2, I could take a destroyer in there. 1, I could take when I build my caracal. I could take that in there.
Drive active.
So if anybody can tell me how to get a filament without dying, I'm sure somebody's told me before. Filaments found in hacking sites usually, but yeah, I only need a 2-0 just to start me off, right? Explode. Explo where though? Not where I've been doing it currently. Right? I need to go at least. So it's what 0.5 or null, I guess, for that. Null, yeah. I just need one T0 filament, and I am good to go. Once I've got my caracal, and then I can do it.
Warp drive
Yeah,
active.
I'd rather be in null than low, I think. Oh really? Oh, in high sec as well. Alright, I shall get my my Explo done offline. See if I can find one. Like I said, I only need one to get me started, and then I'm golden.
Warp drive active.
But yeah, I do want to do the PvP school thing for EVE Online. I think I might try and get into that on Monday. If it is next Monday. That means I've got to read Discord and stuff like that though. I'm not I'm not the biggest reader, like I'm an idiot or something, but I just can't be bothered. I don't want to read. I don't want to read. Reading. The whole shelf of books behind me if I want to read. I don't want to read stuff on the internet. Doing too much reading.
Warp drive active.
Anyway. Here we go, punching through. Got my Pioneer. I'd like to keep it. I'd like to go and actually come back with it on the ore, which would be nice. Fingers crossed. Just need a bit more megasite. I've got enough to. I've got my my hauler underway at least. That's being built. That's a nice start to the day. My first hauler. And then once that's done, I can get my planetary industry off the ground. And then we're going places. T2 components, here we come.
Active.
You know, a couple of weeks or months or something. But still, T2, here we come. My Navy issue. Corax or my Navy issue. Something. That will be a nice to have. See, I'm tempted for the Navy. The only thing that's tempting me about the Tal War, apart from having to get tetanus shot first, is the fact that that looks like it would be very nice indeed for Abyssals. Just spam T1s all day with that. Get the money that I need.
Drive active.
I do need a cloak, but at 100 million for the blueprint, I am not in the best place. I can't believe the price of that. 100 million for a bloody cloak blueprint. I wouldn't mind by the time that the weekend's over being able to have enough mats to build the tether thing, the tractor beam, the caracal, and then okay, I've got an hour. So yeah, the tractor beam.
Warp drive
Oh wait, where's my
active.
local thing? Oh, it's the next stop. So the caracal, the tractor beam, and be able to make some money to get the cloak. Because currently I am at what? I want 60 million. I mean, it's not horribly far off. And then I need to work towards the billion for the barge. Those drones are still kicking around in here suddenly. Nobody around. How come I can go up to 17.9 AU? Okay.
Warp drive active.
Excuse me. I thought the limit for the D scanner was 14.4 AUs. Right, where's that? Lucium. There we go. Range of these. Oh. Alright, where's me? Oh, wait, I need to think. Oh, I didn't do my get out of jail free. Right, how much is actually in this baby? $3,000 units. Okay, it's not huge amounts, but it's not bad. Oh, and it crits. Well, now things are getting a bit busy. Going on here. Where is my... I need some nicer filters on this thing. Okay, so at least this is faster than the Venture, if nothing else. Right, so hopefully I'm just, as I said, I'm over here to grab some of this. Nothing exciting going on today. Excuse me, I do need some Megasite though. If I'm optimistically going to try and grab as much of this as I can before downtime. Or basically just try and survive for a minute. Just a small minute. And then I can hopefully get the Megasite that I need, and then move on. This is a one-off, or hopefully a one-off mining trip for the moment, so I can progress a little bit because I've been stuck. I reached a bit of a bottleneck for materials. I came here once on my venture already, grabbed enough to have one go of reprocessing, and then I'm coming back so I can get hopefully another couple of goes if I'm lucky. Survive the journey. This bit I'm not so upset about. It's the getting back through null-sec that's a bit more hairy. Somebody in here in a metamorphosis. I guess they're scanning shit down. Hopefully not me. I'll be able to see combat probes on here anyway, right? On my D scanner. Although to be honest, if I see combat scope probes, I'm going. Why am I hanging out for that? Just pushing my luck at that point. If I can just get a little bunch. Tarrier, don't have to worry too much about him. I wonder if there's any of the haulers that you can spec for combat. That would be quite an interesting machine. I mean, all of them have got at least 2 high slots, right? Or maybe 1 or 2. How awful to get killed by one of those. What's a malediction? That sounds dangerous. Oh, it looks dangerous too. Oh, it's an interceptor. Great. Yeah, that's what I wanted. It's one of those turning up. Sick. There's another ore site here as well. A squall. Is that good for combat, is it? Do you think you could fit one of those out for combat? This is a second. There's 3 ore sites here. Arcanor, and the one that is this the one I'm at? Yeah, and the one that I'm at. Vedmak. It's gonna be time to go very, very soon. Oh, I don't want to see a Vedmak anywhere ever. Gets missile bonus. Does it really? Whose is the squall? Oh, the squall's quite big though, right? Isn't that one of those big flat ones? That's a yeah. That's one of those giant T2 things. Yeah. What's the? Jesus Christ! Devil God, thank you very much for your for the follow. Scared the crap out of me. I always forget my own alerts. Null-sec mining, yeah. I found one of these popping sites. I just need enough of this to make to get some mega site, so I can build a couple of things. I've got a bit of a bottleneck at the moment on my mining side, and it's the mega site that's holding me up. So I got a little bunch of it just now, and now I've come back. Come from zero. Well, welcome on in, Devil God. What's your EvE activity of choice? What's the thing that you like to do? If it's killing pioneers, then okay. Yeah, you and I can't be friends. Crab beacons, 10 out of 10. Dead sites, incursions. I'm familiar with. Dead sites. I think somebody explained those to me. Crab beacons. I keep hearing people talking about crab. What's crab? Paddy, good morning to you as well. Welcome on in. You're in Goon Swarm. What do they do? That everything, but just in null-sec, I think. Bit of this, bit of that. They are the top alliance, or are they? Oh. Fancy. Is that the one that Rambo's a part of? Mining PvP industry. Right. Well, hello, fellow miners, but, well, bigger miners. Massive miners, in fact, I guess. I've got my little one-man mining operation going on here. Hopefully I can get what I need, and I can build the ships that I'm missing, which is all of them. The only things I've got fully kitted out currently are a Merlin and a... what's the missile version of the frigates? The Kaldari frigate, whatever that is. Unless you're a bad guy. I'm not a bad guy. Just want to mine my rocks. Is Jethro and if you're familiar with them, and Crispy's Bovril thing, are they part of Goons, or is that something else? Are they in a different alliance? Because I know Jethro does his industry like crazy. Huge amounts of industry. I'd love to see what an interdict is good for. I'm a long way out from being able to build one. I think the first serious, as in T2 ship I'm going to be able to build is going to be either the Navy issue one of these, the Navy issue Pioneer, which I really like, or the Navy issue of the new ships, Navy issue Destroyer, simply because I've got the blueprint for it. I'm not looking forward to picking up the blueprint for the mining barge, though. Yeah, it's not so much the choice of which, it's the because I've got the blueprint for the Navy issue Destroyer, but the I've got to go and get the blueprint for the Navy issue Pioneer. And I've got to get the blueprint for a barge as well, but that is a lot of money to be carrying back in whatever I carry it back in. I have to think about that one good and properly. Because for the blueprint, even for the blueprint for this, I was taking quite a big chance picking it up. And the venture, piece of cake, apart from being scared out of my wits. It's a long way to go. But I'm doing, just in case anyone's wondering why I'm having such a problem with these blueprints and talking about such low-level ships as if they're diamonds, I'm doing Ironman. So I'm only allowed to buy stuff off of NPCs, like blueprints and books, basically. I can only sell stuff to NPCs, so any event loot that's sellable, but at least I get full price for it, right? I can't buy stuff off of players, I can't sell stuff to players. I don't know, there might be, but I went into my first wormhole today and was completely lost as to what I was looking at. Apparently I was in Pochven, and so I left. I'll need a little read on what to do in a wormhole before I mess about in there too much. I don't know if there's a wormhole shortcut. I don't know how they work. How much are you paying people to say I'm an NPC before buying their stuff? Oh, if only. Yeah, I'm an NPC. Unfortunately, it's quite hard-coded into the market. It's quite obvious when they're NPCs. Morning, Noel. So yeah, I'm very, very limited on what I can do. No free ships either, otherwise I'd have a couple of pioneers, 2 haulers, 3 frigates, and a partridge in a pear tree by now. Right, I'm almost got what I need from here. What is a crane? Oh, of course. I like those. I won't want to. Not sure what for. It's not on here. Gonna help me, is it? There's so many things as well that you take for granted. Just like, oh right, I need that. Let me. No, I can't buy that. Like the cloak, for example. In order to get the cloak, the blueprint for it is 100 million. Fucking 100 million money. 100 million ISK. Versus buying the cloak, which is about 1 million. Or 2, I don't know, depending where you get it from. It's only the prototype one. The blueprint for the mining barge is 1.2 billion ISK. I'm about to, that's why I'm building my hauler. My hauler's being built, it should be done after the downtime, and then I can start my PI. So I'm only going to need, well, I'm only going to do 1 planet initially, just because I just need enough mats to be able to make the tier 2 stuff. And when it finally comes to the moon mats, it's going to be cross that bridge when I come to it. We'll see what happens on that. All sorts of logistical hoops I've got to jump through on that one. This stuff takes up a hell of a lot of space. Like, massive pieces. 16 cubic meters per unit, okay. That's pretty big. Like something like Veldspar. What's Veldspar? Like a point something of a cubic meter? I don't think I could actually mine this any quicker. I suppose with some higher skills, but like not much higher. I don't think there's... Maybe the Tech 2 stuff would as well, but I get a lot of loss from the residue. There's a sigil. Not sure what these two are. One of these is probably a Loki. Just looking at me thinking, yeah, go on, fill it up, fill it up, fill it up. No, I wonder if I'm going to be able to get the... If I've got enough space to get the last tick of this. Where's the compressor when you need one, right? Come on, compressor friend. No, I mean, this should be alright. If I can get out of this, I'll be happy. This is huge. I didn't realise. I got my first compressor help yesterday when I was on my main account, and I was in a retriever mining ice. It was insane. I didn't realise it was 10 times the compression of whatever you're doing. I think I came out there with basically a full hole on a retriever of 330 units or something. That's crazy. A lot of ice. Right, go on, go to do the 500, please. Oh, am I full? Am I full? Is it going to let me get that last bit? Maybe. Barely. Yes, oh, exactly. Not even barely. Exactly the last bit. So hopefully, look, all these ore sites. It's like ore heaven. I shall keep that bookmark, that's for damn sure. Oh. Hello, Triglavian guy. Oh, not Triglavian, something else. Some other horror. Siege drone. What's a siege drone when it's at home?
Warp drive active.
Oh right, my range is back down to 14.4 now. Is that because I'm out? Is it just null-sec that you get the better range? I've ever noticed before that it goes out to 17 or 18 AUs. Hey Mike, what's going on? How's it going? Welcome to Friday. Oh, you're up early, aren't you? Goodness me. Are you off to the gym? Thank goodness it's Friday. Saviek, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. Off to work in 7 minutes. Oh, well, I hope you have an excellent day at work. Get home in time for a decent, relaxing weekend. Have you raced anything this week? Oh, also, Noel, have you raced this week? I think you were doing supercars. Hey, actually, I slipped into Mark's stream yesterday while you were doing supercars. Not you, huh?
Warp drive active.
Have you got any racing planned at the weekend? Raced IMSA Vintage at Misano and your supercars yesterday. How was the supercars? And did you get... I was watching Basic Ollie yesterday as well, and he had no sound because of whatever patch they did. He had no sound, but occasionally the sound would kick back in when he went across a curb. And a few other people in his lobby around Nords had that as well. It looked so frustrating. Maybe that's their new sound. Supercars was fun, and it was terrifying. Did you have the same gearing as Mark by any chance, Noel?
Warp drive active.
Because that Dottinger gearing seemed like a real... it didn't seem like it was worth it, but at 280 I guess there's not much more to get out of the car, is there? Good news is that iRacing bring out another piece of shit BMW M2. I mean, we've already got one. What, just the updated version? Maybe it drives a bit more like the real car. Refused to bounce off the limiter for the majority of the straight, so you made the gearing longer. Yeah, that's but did it go any faster? Because I think Mark was doing 282, no? Something like that. Is that right? What did you manage to get out of it? And did it... I guess it wouldn't punish you very much, yeah.
Warp drive active.
I think if you can drive around the slightly longer... Did you only make 5th or 6th gear longer? Or did you have to make the whole gearbox longer to do that? Did you get punished? I'm intrigued, because somebody did that for a reason, right? All of them. Okay. I mean, but if there was... If for any reason, on the shorter gearing, you were never using first gear, then doesn't that just bring first gear into play? In the village corner, I guess, and... I can't really think of many other places. Maybe somewhere on the GP circuit. No. There must be a reason for it, or maybe they just forgot to change it before they uploaded the sound. But no one's going to sit on the straight, revving the nuts out of it from the beginning to the end. Or they simply didn't care because it made no difference to what they were doing. And as the engines aren't going to explode from that, I say that, right? Oh, it's getting a bit shitty here, isn't it? What's going on? Well, if they're fighting, let them fight. I'm not interested. You guys fight at the gate, and I'll run. Thank you. Alright.
Warp drive
Out of low
active.
sec. I think there's some new things coming to iRacing. I'm hoping graphics is on that list. It probably isn't. Well, it's nice to have before they get taken over by Richard Burns Rally for graphics. Some useful UI stuff. About time.
Active.
Actual multi-class starts. Oh, really? Oh, that's quite cool. Aren't they doing something with the pit limiter as well? No. To stop people from doing that, oh, I can do 63 without getting busted. And so they go up and down the gears and all the rest of it. Because I think that's, I don't know, but I think that's completely unfair. I think if you speed, you should get busted. Simple as that in the pit road. If you go over, you go over. Stay under. It's a limit, not a target. As with any speed limit.
Warp drive active.
Because I get it. People, everything's a target. Yeah, right, fair enough. But don't go past it. That's fine. But like, if the limit is 60, therefore the target is 60. Finding a way to do 61, you've broken a limit. And if you get busted for it, you shouldn't. Bloody hell, those things. It's not often you see the same ship, the ships next to each other. That's really, really huge. I popped out of a station yesterday in my Corvette next to a Le Shack, and I have never seen anything like it. Let me find it there. Who are they? There. Angel. Who are they? Trick. Okay, so. Well, I've got one of these on my other account, right? And it's just a frigate. It's about smaller than the thing I'm flying at the moment. The Kikimora is about the same size as the thing I'm flying. It's a destroyer.
Warp drive active.
Okay, now you get to the bigger ones. Cruiser battleship? Right, the battleship. And it basically looks like that first one I showed you. The thing. But if I say that the ship I was flying was about the same size as this... No, it wasn't even that big. I could have got 3 or 4 of the ships into this orange circle that was flying. It was absolutely huge. No, I could have got 10 corvettes in this space here. Admittedly, corvettes are small, but I think front to back, the ship that I'm in at the moment would fit inside the space that ball takes up. Can't imagine how much this hits you for. Must be really unpleasant. And there's a Marauder version. Oh, this is the Barbaroga, okay. So what's what the hell is this? How big is this thing? Does it just eat planets? It's just a Death Star in disguise. Does it have nicer skins? You see one of those coming, just get out of your ship and say, you know what, blow it up then, take it. Oh, what, the Dreadnought, what's this called, a Zanitra. Yeah, that's the first time I've seen a Leshak though. That was quite something. It was just pulling out of Wren's. Maybe they just bought it as well. I couldn't tell if it had any fittings on it because I couldn't zoom out far enough to see it. But it was enormous. I'd like to see the laser off of it. See how much it ramps up for and Berger. You've got one. Wow. Oh. What do you use it for? And do you fly it solo? And welcome, Dr. Namik. What do you... I'm intrigued now. Come on, you battleship users, what do you use your Leshak for? Killing cap structure. Oh, I see. Okay. Structures, eh? How far away does the... I can't remember what the weapon's called, but you know what I mean. The one that ramps up, right? Because I use my Damovic. Is it Damovic? Yeah, I use my Damovic for T1s, right? And it's pretty much slices through. Yeah, so it's probably a bit of overkill for those, but it's quite fun to laser things. But when the laser ramps up, whatever's on the other end of it is just deleting things. I don't think anything in a T1 I've gotten to yet has gotten more than half of my laser before it's dead. I cannot even imagine how much damage that the Leshak's laser does to things. What's it use? Supratidal entropic disintegrator. What's the range? Insane. Why has it got so many high slots? How many? Oh, it can still only fit one weapon. Barbaroga is a big sister of the Barbaroga. It looks like it's just a monster on its own. I mean, this has got to do the trick. That's just crazy, crazy overkill. Funnily enough, there's no community fits for the Leshak. Super. That's his armour. Super. where's the good one? $415 DPS. Immense damage of both types. Is it really slow? 14-second align time. And with nothing on it, starts off with 42,000 hit points. I want one, just to say I've got one.
Warp drive active.
Barbaroga use Bastion modules. Yeah, I've only seen those as something you can purchase from this from the event, right? So I've never been in a position to use one. Are they available normally? Are those just special Bastion modules that you get from the event, and they're still just normal items otherwise?
Docking permission requested. Docking request
12,000 DPS. 12,000. 12,000. Who wants to be on the other end of that? Do you need quite a fancy pod for that, though? Alright, so, mission success. How much are you going to get? 581. Mission success. I've not got to do that for a while. We'll do that again, though. I got enough megasite to hold me over for a little while. How long for my... Oh, these are all research. They're all research? I think they're all research, they are. It's got just under 2 hours left on it. But now, all I need for my Caracal, I'm going to have to buy a cruiser blueprint at some point, because this has only got one run. But I've got enough megasite. That was the tricky part. That I can get from just destroying things. Plenty of Noxium. Plenty of Isogen. These are the pain in the arse ones. Actually, oh, I haven't got any of that red stuff, have I? I'm going to need a couple of those for something. I can't remember what. Don't need a Tarrier for the moment, for the time being. Corax Navy issue. There's my my Nemesis maps. Okay, so mission success, mission complete. High five me. And I got to keep my Pioneer. It didn't blow up, so it's earned its money. I'm still 40 million, 50 million, or 40-ish million away from the blueprint for the cloak. That'll be next time. Right, so as I said, today the day you get your PC return. I got it back last week, Mike. It's sitting across across the room, plugged into my with my VR plugged into it and everything else. I don't need it for 2D games. It's a bit of overkill. So I've only got all my VR stuff on there. So DCS, Elite Dangerous, Richard Burns Rally, and Assetto Corsa Rally when they eventually fix it, and WRC, and the truck games. That is the lot. I don't need that mighty. I'm using my 3090 with this rate, and it's going beyond the rate of my monitor. This has not got a problem. I'll save the good stuff for the good stuff. And I've got, as I said, I've got my 9900K in this, and it's perfectly all right. That's almost 10 years old now, right? That CPU. It's got to be close, but it's blasting along mightily. Right. So next time, as I said, it's not going to be very many through June because I suffer from really bad hay fever and streaming is just very, very difficult. But July, I'll be back on it all over again. So there'll probably be 1 or 2, I think probably 2 max per week of these Ironman things. And but I'll keep the progress going and make sure it's up on YouTube. And if there's anything I need to do, then I've got people to speak to, so that's all good. For now, let's go and see who's around for fun and frolics. Who's on? Oh, look at that! Let's go and see. Let's go and see Crispy Bunny. And thanks very much for watching, everybody. I hope to see you again. Go and say hello to Crispy. And probably Jethro at the same time, I should imagine. If they're both on. Well, hello, Kate. I hope you're having a great morning so far. Shame you're such a lazy lying all the way in until God knows what time. No, I'm just kidding. Thank you for saying hello. And for everybody else, thank you for being here. Thank you for all your advices and everything like that. I appreciate everything. Haven't heard me shout at you yet, so there we are. Alright, so I will catch you guys next time. Say hello to Crispy. Do a little raidy thing, whatever you do. And have a great day.
Ready or not, here I come!
Nate! Turn your tab off now. Thank you very much. So Mr. Nate was one of my open tabs at the top.